Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Endgame of Devil, the Luck Be Landlord style auto battle of Roguelike that I'm excited to be back to here today. We're popping back in on level 8 now here today. We keep on climbing, 8 out of 20. We got the health increase. We have seen Strong Healing Stone before. Every 5 turns, everybody gains 2 health. All the enemies, at least, gain 2 health, which means that the early game is going to be really tough, but then this won't be that big of a deal. We also have Holy Shield, 50% chance of getting a -1 attack whenever a minion does a combo or crit. Basically, just combos and crits are a little bit less valuable unless you get into late game or get something that's so strong that it just doesn't matter. We have the Balance Ring as per usual. We got Lens, increase the chance of getting epic and legendaries. And then I also have this new one, which is just your legendary treasures can now be re-rolled, which may or may not be anything, but we will see. So here's what I know. I know that I'm gonna need a good early game. So I do just need to take raw value. I think Devil Hand is not bad. If I can get a seventh, well, that too. If I can get a second Devil Hand, that'll be huge. Dancing Zombie, deal a death blast along with all the other zombies and bloated zombies on the board. I mean, sure. That is an AoE attack. All right, do we do an early roll here? I think... Oh, my lord. That's pretty good. I love Lens. I just can't imagine not having Lens. Like, as soon as I put this on, the game just throws legendaries at you in the first, 3 waves. It's crazy. So he does a ton of damage in a big old chunky AoE, and even still we have issues there. It's bizarre, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense that we wouldn't be able to beat that one in time, but truthfully it's the only thing that is gonna be anything. So this is dupe a minion without inheriting its attack. I'm gonna copy a freaking T-Rex. Like, duh, right? Turn into a bloated zombies. Sure, sounds good. We're gonna copy this. 9 damage in an AoE is exceptional. The thing is, they are melee units. They're melee AoE units, so if they don't spawn by somebody, we have a problem. Okay, another zombie for another AoE burst here. Good. All right. Gain 1 Infernal after 3 uses the cooldown ability of Demon Warlock. Every 1 turn, deal 4 damage to Adventurer with a 50% chance of doing another. That absolutely helps out my early game here. Deal 1 Death Blast along with all zombies, bloated zombies. It's not that good yet, really, though. I'm looking for another, hand, I guess. I'll go for a 2 damage ranged unit that does have, a nice passive, you know. Leads to me possibly getting a Toxic Fog build going on or something. What? Every attack had a 50% chance of attacking again. It attacked that many times? That's a little bit silly. Yikes. I'll go for the 2 damage ranged. Again, just the only thing that's going to matter on this difficulty is these first early ones. If we can get through the early stretch, we will be a-okay. I'll get a burst swarm because I'm more likely to remove it. If we get through this early stretch, which we already have, this run should honestly not be too bad already. Generate a calamity upon recruiting or gaining 5 minions. That's just a pretty good thing to have. It just does half damage to a random adventurer every time you get 5 units. As you get further into the late game, that'll be even better. Phantom Sword. Every 8 turns, it'll do a AoE buff attack. So if that hits my T-Rex, for example, it's going to help my AoE damage dealing. Here's my problem right now. With taking bloated zombies and zombies, they do Death Blast when they explode. The zombie turns into the bloated zombie explodes and dies and removes itself. They're not sufficient yet. We would need a relic in order to make that happen, and a bloated zombie is much worse to take than just a zombie. So I'm going to reroll here. Remove all nearby burst worms. If I can get that relic, then I'll be very, very happy to take that stuff, but it just, I don't need it right now. I will take a zombie, though, because that buys me the opportunity to maybe, like, get the relic here or reroll. Cooldown 3, a nature minion on the board gains a permanent +2 attack. Here's what we gotta do. Make sure that we only have the T-Rex on the board. The 2 T-Rex for natures. We can't have any other natures. So we have 2 demon hands already. Yep. 2 damage combo. It's good enough. We're just want to fill up the board with something. All right. Good deal. Basically, don't take nature stuff, and these T-Rex are going to be buffing themselves up. I'll take a standard zombie. So plus attack over on this one. Like, I'll take the skeleton mage. There's nothing wrong with it. My build right now is basically like, look how much damage these T-Rex do in an AoE. It's going to be nice. But it is positionally dependent, right? So, Ghost Parrot if I cared just about stats. We could go for some rerolls, but I think what might be nice is saving those rerolls for cooldown 1. The board is permanent attack. Saving the rerolls for relics. When a cooldown turns to 0, it has a chance of getting an attack. This has that, and then it goes away. We have a mummy, but that's not going to stay. Does that... I wonder if that's a thing. I'll grab this preemptively. Don't want any Murlocs. Don't really want the doll. It's basically Ghost Parrot or nothing. Out of that. Blood Arrow attack +8. I'll tell you what. I don't have any, but that's worth building around. Blood Arrow just being a spell that can happen sometimes from some units. Okay. I do want to know if that can get an attack. It's kind of on the hunt for some Blood Arrow. Cooldown 10, gain a random epic minion and self-remove. Sure. We'll just have to really keep in mind what it is. Because if it's a nature minion, it might take away from my my T-Rex. That guy didn't do anything. Deal a Blood Arrow and self-remove. I want reliable Blood Arrow. We just keep getting the same exact things, though. This T-Rex is not doing anything. Concerning. Buff all nearby and then self-remove. This T-Rex is not doing anything. See, that's the issue with melee units. Even melee AoE, it's like... all Tentacle deal an attack and then gain a new Tentacle. I mean, that certainly is the build we would want there. I'll take it. I'll grab it. I'll take it. T-Rex tentacle angle. We can make it work. If there's 3 or more tentacles on the board, remove 1. The rest gains attack. Yeah. Cooldown 5, recruit 1 rare undead unit. I don't want that right now. Thank you, though. We have 18. I guess we'll take this, but we're probably at the point now where we don't really want to grab BS. Okay, Tentacle. Cooldown 2, deal 2 Death Blast. Yeah. I mean, we could maybe take some BS and then just make sure we do some removal. All right. Plus attack there. Also with the 2 cooldown over here, I'll take a tentacle. The 2 cooldown over here. It's already doing 9. Man, I do wish that was not the name picked for that old god. But all right. 5 damage randomly upon a minion's cooldown turning to 0. Generate a vulnerability and accelerate. Repeat once per 7 times toxic fog or thunderstorm. Could be fine. Let a specified minion get +2 attack. Can be used 4 times. The T-Rex are nice, but it's like, you can't really do a T-Rex. You can't do a T-Rex build. That's not actually... As far as I'm aware, there's no relics that make that a thing. He's good, and I love that I have him, and he's going to make things very clean, but... Grab the tentacle. Let's do a little bit of removing, because we're about to... Oh, no, that's 3-way. Okay. We can definitely ditch the zombies. We have one... We have both of them. Okay, good. Good. Also, we have Calamity going on because we're going to be getting a lot of tentacles. I should have saved the dupe for my old god. Luck being old god. The thing is, this is the second game that this old god is in that's a Luck be a Landlord style game, and that's kind of wild. We got a blue clock. Deal 1 Shadow Ball if Death Blast or Blood Arrow does damage. I have some stuff for that, so I think we'll just stitch the mummy. See, the thing is, this has a cooldown of 1, so it actually could scale pretty well from this, which is kind of funny. We don't need you. I know it's a little extra stuff. We just need to make sure we have spots for the tentacles. I don't have a bullywug. I have so much removal, we just might as well do this. Our tentacles, they're probably pretty high already, if I'm going to be real. Remove inorganic minions. Get the Chaos Lord. Nah, Ghost Ship is fine. I mean, there's that. Bloated Zombie can use 2 extra cooldown abilities and gain a zombie upon removal. That is what we would have wanted had that been the build we go for, but we obviously have the tentacle build that we've been looking for. Deal a blood arrow repeating once per undead minion on the board. It could have been really good. Like, I guess I'll grab it because I just want to look at it. This one's crazy. I think do I Magic Blade a tentacle, right? Like, for the off chance that it's the one that gets eaten. Cooldown 3 to a blood arrow. We could have absolutely done a blood arrow build. Alright, let's see here. If there are 3 or more tentacles on the board, remove 1 and the rest gain its attack. Yeah. So basically, if I just super boost a tentacle, that's the same. It's not the exact same, but it's pretty similar to me doing that for all of them. It's just going to take some time. Like, we don't know when that one's going to be eaten, per se. But we know it will, theoretically, eventually be very helpful. Cooldown 2, deal 1 crit per 3 attack. All nearby minions gain a permanent attack. This is going to be better than, like, because if we buff up all the tentacles around you, that is going to be, more beneficial. All right. More tentacle. probably too much. Hydra, Hellhound, Chimera. Damage from Fireball. Damage +2 dealt by melee attack. It's like, it's fine, right? I guess I'll get the command flag to see if I can find something more specific. Like, getting another tentacle, probably not even helpful. Like, really probably not helpful. I don't think I have any blood arrows, really. Yeah, I mean, there are a 2 first synergy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have overflow of 1. The dancing zombie can go. This is probably, like, at least buffing. Yeah, it's buffing itself up pretty reliably. Let's save our reroll for the better thing. Yeah, look at that. That's 13 damage. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. This plus an early mana infusion, you could carry that into the late game, like, really easily. Cooldown 4, recruit an extra minion. Shadow Ball does 2 extra times. Nah. Odin's Eye sounds nice. At this point, like, I kind of... The weird thing is I sort of have everything I would need. Good God, we really could have done a Bullywug build. Like, I don't know what I want. Like, adding more tentacles is not that helpful. Like, we're gonna get too many as it is really the truth. And we're getting so many rares, it's absurd. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're 1 under. Oh my lord. What are the tentacles doing? How much are the tentacles doing already? I think that the big one got hit. Yeah, look at that. Some of the... Okay, the weird thing is... I guess we kind of want to do we want to remove all the ones? We don't want to remove all the ones, but we kind of don't want to take new tentacles that often. That's a build. Every 3 turns, generate and accelerate. Why not? Gain a refresh when the... I mean, we're already good on that. Okay. So which tentacle got eaten? That's just the question. It's like, did a good one get eaten or not? A good one got eaten. Look at that. They're crazy already. 21. Can we start to remove these? I think we can. We got some sacred golems to get rid of now. Goodbye. Oh, you're by a tentacle? I'm so sorry to hear. The highest attack minion on the board gains a permanent +1 attack. It's not that good. It's really not that good. Just might as well get something to remove, I suppose. Okay, and it immediately removed itself. Sandworm. The fact that I see a sandworm on a run like this, and I'm like, yeah, there's no reason to, like, oh god, the ordering on that was so bad. It is so bad. I could have had slightly more toxic fog. Oh no. Yeah, that does 16 now. It's not that good. We're gonna want to ditch the T-Rexes at some point here. Maybe I'll remove. I'm not sure on that one. This is really the only other unit I think I'd want at this point. There's not much of a reason to want anything else. Shouldn't remove him really, but I just want to... I feel like we're gonna kill him here, and then we can't remove him on the next turn. So... I don't think there's that... We have so much removal. There we go. Reflection Pearl. That's... If there was something, it would be that. Oh, we're at the boss already. I'm not going to say we'll finish already. Skeleton King is so good. It's dumb. I actually think that there's a chance I could get benefit there. You are done. I'll dupe that for the extra attack. Done with that. What do we have? We have 21, 1, 2. Yeah, we're done with it. I should have done the removals after this guy, but oh well. It doesn't matter because this fight is about to finish. So yeah, I love that I'm just gonna remove him for dominance. Yeah. Just to assert dominance, I'm just gonna explode you right there. Return we go. Ooh, we got it. Is that a new one? No, Holy Scroll is not new. Might be an improved one. Astral Necklace is... Oh, okay. We got an improved version of that. And is this just 1, 2, 3? Why? Stop it. Just stop. At the very least, stop doing plus. Do like... I don't know. Just do increase adventures HP and then say like 10 times or whatever, you know, 9 times, 10 times, 11 times. It's just, I go in there and I'm counting and I'm like, did this go up? Like, I can't tell if that one went up, and it always does. And my guess at this point is that it will keep on going up until the very end. But Astral Necklace is the fact that it's not a 50% and it's now a guarantee. Whenever a cooldown hits 0, you will indeed for sure heal somebody is an interesting one. But gain a Sacred Golem. Every 3 turns, gain a Sacred Golem if you don't have one. I don't mind that one that much. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, it's annoying, sure, but it's usually I have more removes than I need. So what we could look for here with this combination is going for a build that doesn't rely on cooldowns, but instead relies on removal, because then we could use Holy Scroll as kind of a benefit, right? So that's kind of an interesting thing. Strong Healing Stone, I hate, because it is not hard at all, except for, weirdly, on the first, like, 2 or 3 waves, or, like, the first time it procs. Because a plus 2 HP when the enemies have 200 health, who cares? Plus 2 HP when the enemies have 3 or 4 health, it's really annoying. It's, like, really, really annoying. So, or, like, plus 4 on the lowest HP. So it's weird. It's like, if you get past the first wave, then it's going to be inconsequential. But on the first wave, it might lose you some HP. So that's really all that's up with that one. This one, I actually genuinely think that level 9 is going to be easier than level 8. It's my firm opinion. I think that if you're doing one that has this, you're probably going to lose an early life unless you get really lucky. And we got really lucky. We had a T-Rex and we still lost the early life because guess what? It just didn't place itself down by an enemy. It's a weird system there, that relic. So, hey, we're past it. Alas, that's that. That's going to do it here for today for Endgame of Devil. If you'd be sad to see the series go, you got to let me know in the form of a comment down below. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for Roguelike some more every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.